All right, good evening, Twin Flames. This is Blue Lotus Rising, and tonight I'm going to do a very short and hopefully sweet reading for you about how the Divine Feminine feels about the Divine Masculine at this point in time. It's the Libra moon. Energies are potent, so let's see what the Divine Feminine has to say and feel, okay? So starting off, right now she feels a lot of desire, okay? She's come a long way, I should say, from feeling negativity about the masculine. So now she's feeling a lot of desire, and to be more straightforward, she's feeling kind of horny, okay? I'm not gonna lie. She's also seeing the masculine as transforming, so that's why she's starting to feel more desire for him. In the past few weeks, the cards have sometimes said that, shown that she feels like she's frustrated, or she's walking away, or she's upset. But right now, I think the Divine Feminine is registering that the masculine has gone within, and the masculine is doing deep inner work, and he's transforming as a result. And she understands this in the 5D. So in the 3D, she's starting to feel more desire for him. And lo and behold, what do you see here? More wands. And wands to me suggests desire, big time desire, okay? Ace of Wands is like really, really powerful horniness, okay? It's also an opportunity, okay? Some kind of opportunity presents itself to the Divine Feminine, and she sees that somehow her twin is not unrelated to this opportunity. It'll be up to you guys to tell me if this is how this is coming true in your lives. So I can't quite tell if it's like there's an offer from him, but right now it feels like she feels that he represents an opportunity, and she feels extremely motivated to finish up whatever work she has remaining to do on herself. It's both on herself and as well as tying up important karmic loose ends in her life, like putting karmic situations and karmic partners to a rest. And so she's doing a lot of hard work. And you know what? Interestingly enough, this was the card that came up in the Divine Masculine reading in terms of how he feels about the Divine Feminine. So it looks like the twins are mirroring each other in that they're both feeling optimistic about each other, and they're doing whatever work they think is necessary to help them reach each other. Okay, so she feels this powerful connection. She thinks, and this is the masculine, she thinks the masculine is going to come to her when she presents some kind of opportunity to him, okay? Or there is some opportunity coming from him. And this is tied with desire. They both want each other, okay? Now, the Divine Feminine is also feeling like she's going through a death or a transformation. Some part of her life is finishing, as shown by 10 of Wands, putting things to rest, finishing up loose ends, laying down the burdens, doing the final work before you can lay down your responsibilities. And so once that finishes, that part of her life closes for good. And then she has the luxury of being the Empress. That's when she can fully turn into the Venusian, absolutely sensual, powerful Empress that she is. And she knows that this transformation is something that she's going through. Look at the mirroring, guys. Okay, they're both finishing up. They're both transforming. They're both aware that they're transforming. And so she knows that once her transformation goes through, she's going to be in the energy of the Empress. And she's looking for work opportunities, romantic opportunities abroad, okay? To me, this suggests that she is looking overseas. She's looking outside of her city. There's some kind of geographical shift she's contemplating in order to access her Divine Masculine, okay? So it could be that the Divine Masculine is somewhere else from her and she's thinking about going there, or that he has made some kind of proposal to her to join him, or it's just that he is linked in her mind to some kind of mission. It's not just romance, it's mission. And she is looking to fulfill her mission, and she's going to go wherever she needs to go in order to fulfill that mission. But she knows that all of this really good stuff, the Empress, the looking beyond opportunities, wands are still like very promising. All of this begins as she is completing her final her last rites for a certain part of her life, okay? So what's the outcome? The outcome is unbelievable, okay? The outcome is a happy relationship. Look at that, 10 of Cups, the happiest possible relationship. Family, house, domestic happiness. The Sun, positivity, complete and utter positivity, and also the beginning of a new chapter. The Fool, the beginning of a new chapter. Again, in case you missed it this time, the Fool card comes up saying there's something new that's about to start in the Divine Feminine's life. And that, again, mirroring this card, has to do with marriage, union, living together, some kind of coming together with some other person in a romantic sense. And that is going to bring her tremendous happiness, okay? Now, what's the underlying energy for Divine Feminine? The Hierophant, okay? So the Divine Feminine in my readings usually gets the High Priestess as a sort of card that comes up very often, because she, to my mind, embodies the High Priestess energy. So when you get the Hierophant, who is the male equivalent of the High Priestess, it tells me two things. One, that the Divine Feminine is kind of moving into an exploration of the masculine part of her nature, and to be more specific, the masculine side of her spirituality. So it's like taking her spirituality and grounding it in some kind of action or work or approach. It's a very grounded spirituality, because the feminine spirituality is about intuition and feeling and knowing. And if the masculine is the material force in the world, the fact that she's the Hierophant now means that she wants to do things with her intuitive knowing, okay? She's in the place of grounding her knowledge of the other world and this world, okay? The second thing this tells me is that given how positive, how optimistic, how hardworking and transformational she feels right now, she's also starting to see that her masculine is nearby. She's starting to feel that her masculine is nearby, and that the masculine has now come into his spiritual nature entirely, in its entirety. So she feels like it's only a matter of time before she achieves union and celebration with this figure who is literally around the corner from her, okay? So that's my take on tonight's reading, and I feel like everything is going to work out, guys. Please leave a message if you're resonating with any of these messages, and as always, please press like or subscribe at the end of the reading. All right, good night, everybody.